Season 4 is around the corner, but there is no seasonal power except the cosmetic Battle Pass and Iron Wolves questline. Many players are considering play in Eternal Realm instead of Seasonal Realm, as both realms will receive the same Loot 2.0 update include Masterworking, Tempering, Pit, and new Unique. Playing in Eternal has a lot of advantage include instant access to max-level fully geared character, crafting resources, gold, and elixirs. This similar to the popular PTR with the boost NPC. You also have access to Uber Uniques you acquired in previous season without the boring Duriel grind. All this will give you immense power boost at the start of season, much more than the boost NPC in PTR. With all this advantages, you will be able to start farming the new gears with greater affixes and endgame content to rebuild your character with new tempering manual and masterworking. You can start play endgame content include the pit on day 1 and attempt pinnacle boss include tormented ladder boss on day 2, depends on your pace of the game. Part of the community has opinion that by start with full level character, players may finish the content very early and will left with nothing to do in Season 4. I don't think this is a concern, as in Eternal Realm you can play all 5 different classes you have leveled up previously. Each of them also require rebuild with new sets of Loot 2.0 gear. There will still be a lot thing to do, as each class you can try several build and has fun for at least 2 months. If you decided to play only one class in Eternal Realm and finish the game in few weeks, you can consider take a break to play other game. Elden Ring DLC is launching on the 20th of June, which will be the most popular game at the time. If you have make up your mind to play in Eternal Realm next season, this video will help to prepare you with a better head start. First thing is managing your legacy gear. You should delete most of your legacy gears and only keep the set which you will be going to use to play the new content to farm the new greater fix gear. For some of the gears you decide to keep include extra Uber Uniques or gear with interesting affixes which will not be available next season. This include all damage reduction related affixes, especially the powerful DR while injured, which were popular in Sorcerer build. All this legacy gear is worth to keep, as damage reduction is very limited in gears next season. Other gear affixes you should keep is the Shrine buff duration, which was popular in the Gauntlet. This gear has very strong synergy with Uber Unique Ahavarian Spear of Lycander, which I believe should not be removed next season. There is no option to upgrade legacy gear next season. Blizzard also has confirmed that we can't enchant legacy gear. Therefore, you should upgrade and enchant all legacy gear you plan to keep. There is no mention of adding sockets and imprint legacy gear, but I think it is safer just to add sockets to them and imprint the legendary aspect which you think you are going to use. Second thing is boss material. Most players already have Uber Uniques in their Eternal stash, so farming Duriel material include Helltides will not be a priority. Nevertheless, you may still need to do the Varshan rotation for Malignant Rings with certain class like Sorcerer, Barbarian, and Necromants. Malignant Rings are an important part of most of their build, which you should get a new one with chance of greater affixes, and you can masterworking the non-legacy uniques. Some may need to farm Lord of Zir for new unique like the Sorcerer Winterglass. You can start to farm the boss material include Varshan parts and Exquisite Blood. Alternatively, you can trade those items in Diablo trade website with your in-game gold if there is good offer. If you are doing Whisper Quest for Varshan parts, you may consider keep the chest and only open them when next season starts, so you will have chance to receive the new greater affix gear and also the crafting material for Pit in the caches. Nevertheless, this is just my speculation about opening Whisper chest, and new season will grant you the Pit crafting material as in PTR. But no harm to try it, as mostly you are not interested in the gears offer in Season 3. The third is Codex of Power. According to the recent Blizzard Campfire chat, all legendary aspect in your inventory or stash will be imported directly to your Codex of Power. When the season starts, it will scan the legendary you are having and upgrade the Codex power with the highest roll. If you are storing legendary aspect in different characters, then you have to log into each of them, so the game client will scan your stash and import them into the Codex. To get yourself prepared, you should salvage all max roll legendary aspect and also keep some spare legendary gears with max roll aspect in case some bug happen and you need to rely on salvaging the legacy gear for Codex of Power. From my testing in the PTR, salvaging imprinted legendary gear will not upgrade the Codex. There could be chance that salvaging original legendary gear will not upgrade the Codex next season, as we have very limited information regarding this. Therefore, it is safest to have more than one method to preserve your legendary aspect, as it gives you immense advantage to start the season with all Codex power with max roll. Another thing you need to consider is prepare the class you want to play at the start of next season. As you have access to more than one max level class in Eternal Realm, You may consider to have one class for flash farming material in dungeons and Helltide, and another class to tackle difficult content. Currently in Season 3, Arclash Sorcerer is the fastest farmer. The instant cooldown may be nerfed in Season 4, but it'd still be a good farming machine with a slightly longer cooldown on teleportation. After you have farmed enough material, you can start focusing on your main class and make a build around that. After all the preseason preparation, we shall look at what will be the best activity to do on day 1 of Season 4. First thing you can do is to acquire new legendary gear with greater affixes and acquire the tempering manual to make them stronger. The best place to farm this is at the Nymare dungeon, as you can get both gears and the tempering manual with higher drop chance. This is the list of nightmare dungeons which you can complete quickly. For example, Sirocco Caverns can be completed in 159 seconds, which I listed on the top of list. It is better to craft sigils with dungeon level T41 to T50, which the monster levels start at 95. In Season 4, monster level 95 and above guaranteed drop 925 gear. Farming lower difficulty dungeon is faster. Nevertheless, I do not have data about pit summon material drop rate in relation to the dungeon difficulty. I will test this when Season 4 started and share the information with you. You may also consider farming the Beast of Ice dungeon, as you shall have a ton of distilled fears from last season. This boss has chance to drop the unique useful for your class, and it has small chance to drop uber uniques in next season. Nevertheless, Beast of Ice dungeon is quite large and take longer time to complete. It is also level 85 dungeons which may not drop 925 item power gear. You shall also start farming lower tier pit for masterworking material until you run out of summoning material or when the difficulty has risen up significantly, which need a better gear to farm them efficiently. Once you have acquired all new gears, tempering manual and masterworking material, you shall completed your endgame build. It is the time for you to play the pinnacle content, include unlock T200 pit, tormented ladder bosses, and Uber Lilith. That's all I have about the preseason preparation in Eternal Realm. Hope this helped you to prepare yourself for the new content in Season 4. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will continue upload Diablo 4 tips and build guides. Please consider subscribe to our channel for more updates. I'll see you later on the next video and wish you have a good day.